things that I have noticed about top clubs out there in Europe is that usually those top clubs do need their best striker in the 11 to have high scoring games. For example, Manchester City do need Erling Haaland to be in the number 9 role in order for them to score as many goals as possible. Bayern Munich need Harry Kane to score as many goals as possible. Madrid, right? In a sense, we can say that yes, Madrid do need Mbappe to score as many goals as possible. And usually when those number 9s are not in the 11, they do see some struggles. They do struggle to score some goals. They may win, but it could have been much more. Now, with Barcelona, though, it's a much different case. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when Barcelona don't have Lewandowski in the 11 and we field, let's just say, for example, Ferran, Yamal, and Rafinha, or Pau Victor, Yamal, and Rafinha, or we can just say, I don't know, like Dani Olmo in the false 9 position like we have seen before with Lamine Yamal on the right and Rafinha on the left side. Barcelona don't struggle like other clubs do. If anything, Barcelona score more than 4 goals when Lewandowski is not there. Hansi Flick has truly unlocked a whole other different level with his Barcelona team. So for example, Lewandowski has been benched 4 times this season. And when Lewandowski was benched in those times, Barcelona won against Mallorca 5-1. Barcelona also won against Real Betis 5-1. Barcelona won against Valencia twice. One of them was 7-1 and one of them was 5-0. So in Barcelona's biggest wins, where we scored more than 4 goals, we did not need Lewandowski. Barcelona, excuse me, did not struggle. And so, do I believe that Barcelona play better when Lewandowski is not there? No, that is not going to be the argument for today. I still think, and I'm going to continue to say this for the rest of this season, Lewandowski is a phenomenal striker, a great striker, somebody who can still score more goals with FC Barcelona, but I would be lying if I told you guys that Barcelona cannot upgrade on top of Lewandowski, right? That would be lying, because I really do think that there are players out there in Europe that can be an upgrade to Lewandowski, and this is what I want for Barcelona. It is the best for Barcelona, the best material that we can work with. So in this video, I am not trying to have that type of imagery or trying to put out that type of agenda to you guys that, you know, Lewandowski is a trash striker, and usually when Barcelona don't have Lewandowski, they just play better. No, that's not the whole point of this video. I kind of want to understand why Barcelona are scoring a lot of goals without Lewandowski and see if there's a possibility that we can upgrade from that. So first things first. Part of the reason why we are seeing less minutes from Lewandowski in the first place is because the type of football that Hansi Flick likes to play is very high pace, high tempo. You need to move very fast. You need to make a lot of runs. You have to pressure the opposition, pressure the center backs, pressure the fullbacks. We have to counter whenever we do see the opportunities, right? It's a lot, right? A lot that demands from Hansi Flick's football. It's just too much energy. And so I believe that Hansi Flick has realized that if Lewandowski continues to play like how he has been doing since, I would just say, from January 2024 up until October 2024, so under Xavi and under Hansi Flick, eventually Lewandowski was going to get fatigue and potentially lead towards a very serious injury, because he is heading towards turning 37 years old. He's 36 right now. And to be honest, at the age of 36 years old, he has been doing phenomenal, right? He has been doing amazing, right? I really want to make that a clear message to you guys. Lewandowski at 36 years old is one of the top strikers in the world, but there has been signs and there has been games, especially in this season, where Lewandowski does look fatigued. He does look a little tired, and Hansi Flick is starting to realize that he cannot bet on Lewandowski 100% of the time. There needs to be another alternative. Now, Lewandowski is still our top striker, right? Our top goal scorer, and right now he has 30 goals and 3 assists in 32 matches. It's probably his best season so far with Barcelona, I would say. Yes, I know that in his first season with Barcelona, under Xavi Hernandez, he played 46 games. So currently, he's, let's just say, 14 games below that season from 2023 right now. And in that season, he had 33 goals and 8 assists. Right now, he has 30 goals and 3 assists. So he is, let's see, 5 goals. So he needs 5 more assists, and he needs 3 more goals to match his first season, meaning that if he has 9 more goal contributions total, he will beat his first season at FC Barcelona, which is pretty impressive because do I think that there is a possibility that within these next 14 to 15 games that we might play, could he have more than 8 goal contributions? I really do think so. I really do think that Lewandowski is headed towards having his best season yet with Barcelona. So by no means is he slowing down. Last season, 2023-2024 season, it was not impressive whatsoever. He had 49 matches played, more matches played in one season than over the past 7 years, right? Last season, Lewandowski played a lot of games, 49 matches. In the 2022-2023 season, 46. Before that one, 46 with Bayern. 40 matches played before that one with Bayern Munich again. 47 matches in the 2019-2020 season, and 47 matches in the 2018-2019 season. So that 2023-2024 season, he played a lot of matches, but he still only scored 26 goals and provided 9 assists. It is the lowest from the past 7 years. He has already beaten the season that he's playing in right now. He has already beaten the last one. So he is getting much better, and whatever Hansi Flick has been able to do, he is getting the best out of Lewandowski, as he should, because they have worked together before at Bayern. So Lewandowski is amazing, and he's probably going to end with, I would just say, maybe 37 goals and 6 assists. 37 goals, 6 assists is going to be my prediction. That's really good. One of the ways Hansi Flick has been able to combat this, right, by sitting down Lewandowski and finding the alternative, is to use Ferran Torres as our number 9. And Ferran Torres as a number 9 has been playing amazing. Okay, I am so happy to see that Ferran Torres is our main backup to Lewandowski, and he delivers. Ferran Torres currently has 10 goals and 3 assists in 25 matches. That is really, really good. Okay, Ferran Torres, 10 goals, 3 assists. That is averaging, I would say, about 1 goal contribution every 2 games. And I would also say that, 10 goals in 825 minutes, according to the transfer market, in just 9 official starts, that's a total of around 9 total matches where he played 90 minutes and he scored 10 goals. Again, that's really good. So Ferran Torres has been very effective as a number 9. And in this game against Valencia, where we won 5-0, it showcased what Ferran Torres could do. He scored a hat-trick, right? But it showcased his importance. And I'm going to be showing you guys some images, starting with the first goal. If we can see here, right, Ferran Torres is making a run behind the defensive line, something that Lewandowski cannot do. Is that a bad thing for Lewandowski? Does that mean that we have to let go of Lewandowski? No. Ferran Torres is just providing something different, and he is acting like what every number 9 should be for every top club, like Erling Haaland or like a Kane or like Mbappe. Ferran Torres is running behind the defensive line. We have Alejandro Balde making that pass through the whole freaking midfield line, defensive line, and Ferran Torres meets the ball and he scores the goal. Amazing, right? We don't really have that with Lewandowski. Lewandowski cannot do that. We move on towards the second goal, and here we can see it's Pedri who is holding the ball as a number 8 or 10 behind the midfield line and in front of the midfield line and in front of the defensive line. And if you pay attention to Ferran Torres and Rafinha's position, this is the most beautiful thing about this whole thing, is that when you have a player like Ferran Torres who is so versatile, he's able to switch to different positions. Notice how Rafinha here is the number 9 and Ferran Torres is the left winger here. So they switch positions. It doesn't matter. Ferran Torres goes to the left, Rafinha goes to the center. Rafinha goes to the left, Ferran goes to the center. It's amazing, right? So in this sequence here, Rafinha is making a run and Ferran Torres is also making a run, and Ferran Torres is pulling a center back away from Rafinha so he can go through the middle and receive the ball from Pedri, which creates a goal scoring opportunity and leads towards a 2-0. It's once again amazing. And I believe that having a number 9 who is as versatile as Ferran Torres, who can go into different spaces, go into different areas on the pitch and become a left winger momentarily or a right winger momentarily, is going to lead towards one conclusion, which I am going to be talking about in just a few minutes. But then we can see here another play where, yet again, Ferran Torres and Rafinha are very much together, right? That is one of the game plans that Hansi Flick had for the match against Valencia, is that they were very together, and Hansi Flick probably told these two players that, look, you guys need to move, have the center backs like try to predict where you guys are going, because you guys can play anywhere. So just stick together, talk to each other, and understand who's the one that's going to get the ball and who's the one that's going to be making the run. And in this sequence here, we can see that Pedri makes another pass. Rafinha ends up receiving the ball, and Ferran Torres makes the correct run in open space, and that is how the goal was scored, right? So it's very smart. It looks very fluid. There's so much depth into this attacking play. The runs behind the defensive line, the fact that Koundé and Alejandro Balde were always trying to find those crosses, same thing with Pedri into the box where Rafinha and Ferran Torres can receive. They were having a fun time. It was amazing. And Ferran Torres had the least amount of touches in this game, which was a total of 30. Yet his pass completion rate was 14 out of 20, which was 70% as a number 9. It's very impressive. And that's part of the reason why we saw Ferran Torres participate in this other goal, right? We saw Fermín López receive the ball. It was a one-touch play. Ferran receives the ball from Fermín López, passes it back to Lamine Yamal on the far right, linking up play. He was very, very on point with his passes, never losing anything. In this play, though, I'm going to, honestly, I don't remember if this ended up being a goal, but it was a beautiful sequence because it showed us that these players understood each other. So it was amazing. And, without Lewandowski, like I've said, Barcelona looked much more fluid in movement from the attacking players. And, like in that play that I just showed you guys where Ferran Torres was dropping deep. If you notice the position of all players, Fermín López took the position of Rafinha. Rafinha took the position of Ferran, and Ferran shifts to wherever Fermín López was at. It was amazing. It's all very natural, very fluid. And so, why am I saying all of this, right? I know this is going to sound crazy. Like, you guys are going to be like, bro, like, you are the only one that talks about this player. There has been zero rumors and whatever. But, bro, this Barcelona team does need a player like Musiala. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It needs a player like Musiala because Musiala is a player who's very fluid, very dynamic, who can go everywhere. The fact that Ferran Torres went from the left to the center to the right, communicating with Rafinha, being able to make those runs behind the defensive line, doing the one-touches, the one-twos with other players and linking up play. Musiala is a perfect profile for something like this. There's a reason why when Dani Olmo was a false 9 and he was playing as the striker, which was also, like I said, a false 9, there's a reason why he played amazing in that position, is because the system that Hansi Flick has been building, it's meant for a player who is a number 9 but can drop down and play everywhere and just confuse the opposition, the defensive line. And that is how we get the most goals. It gets the best out of the wingers. It gets the best out of our central midfielders because they're able to find the forward, they're able to find the right winger or the left winger. It's amazing. So somebody like with the profile of Musiala would be awesome. I know that, and I understand that we have Dani Olmo, and Dani Olmo, I want him to stay here, but we do need a backup player to that, right? We do need one. Yes, Ferran Torres is showing that he is being very reliable, but I believe that it's not going to be a long-term solution. Hansi Flick is going to want to upgrade his material, right? The material that he works with, he's going to want to upgrade it. So I do think that somebody like Musiala would really serve a Barcelona team like this. And if it's not Musiala, and we'll go for somebody more, I would say, some of a target man, that's fine, right? Because somebody like Jokeris could also provide something of this type of value, who can drop down, create the 1-2s, run behind the defensive line, go into the left wing position, go into the right wing position, be very dynamic and stuff like that. But the best solution to this, it is Musiala. Now, like, I want to make it very clear to you guys, there is zero rumors, zero news about Musiala being linked to Barcelona. There is nothing, freaking nothing. We have yet to see Musiala renew with Bayern, and I don't know what's going on, but it does seem like he does not want to renew with the club, which makes it a huge green light for Barcelona and Hansi Flick in this upcoming summer that they should do something. They have to do something, because that is the only way I can see this Barcelona team really upgrade to the next level. So yeah, that's basically it, right? Like, I'm super proud of Lewandowski, and he's most likely gonna be staying here for one more season, maybe. I'm super happy with the way that Ferran Torres has been giving us the value, and I'm super happy with Pedri, Rafinha, and everybody else. But the overall message is we can get much better from here, and this team is very much suited for somebody who can play like a false 9. And that's it, right? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.